Team Deathmatch. It's a draw. Stand down.
Holy shit, guys! It's not even recording my voice. Now it's recording my voice. I'm sorry, guys. So Black Ops 2 is a little strange. You have to first of all, you have to sign out. Okay, you have to sign out to play the game, which I think is fucking stupid. But the shit is what it is. You know, like I'm not even worried about it too much. But it is frustrating. The other thing is this, right? So I was ranting on about Black Ops 2 not feeling like a complete experience. Like in my opinion, without DLCs, Black Ops 2 is fucking boring. Okay, Town and Farm and Bus Depot, they all suck. Bus Depot has 0 perk machines. It has no pack a punch. There's no progression. There's nothing. There's nothing with that map. With Town, it had everything you could have possibly needed. With Farm, all Farm really needed was pack a punch, and they could have put it anywhere in the map. They didn't need to add an extra wall weapon or so. They just needed a fucking. I wish those maps did have a few more wall weapons scattered around, just to give players something else to buy. Obviously, in the long grand scheme of things, the best thing you can do on survival maps is simply hit the box. Simply because the few wall weapons that there are going to poop out pretty quick. I mean, granted, some wall weapons weren't that bad, but then again, there are some that are. In terms of ammo and just, you're going to want to get a box weapon, basically. And the whole thing is, without a pack-a-punch on any of them survival maps, that's a serious problem, because it's seriously problematic because there's no room for progression. There's no way to improve any of that. Like, there's just no way to improve it. You have to basically go back and oh yeah, by the way, look at that. I'm James Sunderland. Yes, I got the Silent Hill 2 theme. Yep. Dude, that theme is a fucking vibe, bro. Let me tell you, Silent Hill 2 is one of my favorite games of all fucking time. Forever will be my most favorite fucking game. I don't care what nobody says. Silent Hill 2 is, in my opinion, one of the greatest games of all time. It is the GOAT. It is the GOAT. That Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 1 was goated as fuck. But Resident Evil, like every Resident Evil up until Resident Evil like 5, where I feel like Resident Evil 5 is like a 7 out of 10. Like it's a great game, but it's just not the greatest of all time. Like RE4 is a classic. RE4 Remake's goated as fuck as well. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like a true, like, when it comes down to it, like gaming in and of itself, these experiences, man, dude, it's so enjoyable. Oh my lord. Oh, the reason, by the way, that I don't just set one or the other to my default is because it takes away that whole putting on those sunglasses, basically, and loading in. Like, being able to have that experience. I like that experience. But the Black Ops 1 has, I think, in my opinion, the best main menu of any game. Let it load. It'll take a minute. I think it's going to launch me on Nuketown. I think is where it always puts me, at Nuketown. Nope, transit. Origins is like one of the worst maps. Hot take. Like, okay. So, right, the original experience, we did not have this. This said coming soon. And we thought that there would be like an update or something like that. And then we'd get this as an expansion, or we thought throughout the season it would be a roadmap of progress of different maps, different locations. As it turns out, that's not the case at all. If you look next to farm and look just above where farm is, there's a little space there. We thought that was going to be a map. Me and my other buddy thought that if you look behind town, there looks to be some woods, and we thought that, like, oh yeah, there's going to be like a map in that cabin. Nah, none of that ever fucking happened. So yeah, we're just gonna play on survival mode. We're gonna set it to round 5. Set the difficulty to easy. You can make fun of me. I don't give a fuck. My whole thing right now is this. I'm just gonna be talking about the Black Ops 2 experience. You know what it was like at the time to be playing bo2 when it first got released. It was a different time. My interests were in like horror movies, pop culture. Like I was getting into shit when I was a young kid. Like I was like in the 5th grade or 4th grade, really. No, I think I was in the 5th. No, I was definitely in the 4th grade when this game came out. Because see, when I was in the 3rd grade, Black Ops 1 was like my most favorite game ever released. And MW3 was awesome, in my opinion. Still is a great game. Oh, forgot. So yeah. As far as box weapons goes, I'm gonna say this: I really like the Executioner and the Python as revolvers. I think that the Python's better. Okay, the War Machine is a no-go. That gun is the worst. So when it comes down to this launching into like a high round, anything can happen. But I like that you can kind of customize your match on these survival maps. That's why I wish that we had a few more survival. Like, okay, my whole rumor was that when this game first dropped, my buddy Brad and I would just talk so much about like what's going to happen for this. It's we're like, okay, all right, you have your main map, transit, and then it gets divided into 3 separate little mini maps. So we thought every DLC there would basically have 3 other survival maps in that would be a small section of that DLC map. So, say for instance, right, Die Rise, it would be on one building and then the other building and then a certain part of another building. It wouldn't be just the full map of Die Rise. It would just be different sections of the different buildings in Die Rise rather than. I think there are 3 buildings in Die Rise, or at least 2. So we thought that like they would have it to where instead of it being like one map or whatever, because of like the way that the transit gets or the survival maps get divided from transit, so you get 3 different maps. So you get bus depot, town, and farm. um RPD is goated. I don't know, guys. Like, I'm a sucker for nostalgia. I'll be the first to admit it. All right. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you, fuckers. Um, it's been a while since I was playing Borderlands, and dude, guys, I remember playing Borderlands, bro. Like almost every fucking day after school. Like Borderlands was the hot shit. But it's like the other shit though. It's not the video games; it's the culture, and I always tell people that it's not the video games that made my childhood. It was the culture. Oh yeah, so we're gonna take the RPG like a dumbass. Actually, let's pack a punch the RPG. Let's be funny. It's like so useless to pack a punch the RPG. We're definitely gonna need to grab some fucking Juggernog. If I'm not, what do you call it? PhD Flopper would have been awesome in this game, but unfortunately, it's not in this game. So Black Ops 2, in my opinion, really sucks donkey dick because it doesn't have PhD Flopper. And yeah, PhD Flopper is one perk. There are other perks. I get that. But PhD Flopper was essentially what made my zombies experience amazing. It allowed me to take advantage of explosive weapons. Because, dying from your own weapon is way more frustrating than, or contributing to your own death is frustrating, but dying from the hands of your own weapon for your own mistakes and you have only you to blame is just a frustration unlike any other. And it's just like, why should I get affected by my own explosion? It's like my teammates can't get affected by my explosion, but I can. It's a PhD flop. Oh my god, yes, we're the CIA this time. We're the guys in the suits. Oh yeah, it's in here. Let's run up here. Let's hit the box. Alright, there we go. Ray Gun Mark II. I'll show you guys what the Ray Gun Mark II Pack-a-Punched is in this game. Alrighty. And me and my buddy Brad, we were big Zombies fans. His whole thing was always trying to make us go above round 40. So as long as any game where we're above round 40, we made it to a very high round. He always pushed me and my other buddies to do the Easter eggs with him. And we would get some steps done, and we would never complete a single Easter egg. Well, actually, that's a lie. We completed quite a few in bo1, but there is a crazy fact I have to mention. That is the fact that I never completed a single Black Ops 2 Easter egg until Origins was released. Black Ops 1 Easter eggs, I mean, back in the day, right? When I had other friends that, they were playing, like, okay, the whole Black Ops 1 community thing was word of mouth mostly. It was one person telling another person, hey, man, Black Ops 2 has, like, a separate game mode that has nothing to do with, like, Call of Duty. And it's like, really? Yeah, it's a zombies mode. Oh, yeah, I've played that on the main menu. Yeah. And then you just start talking to each other about zombies. And it's just like, because, World at War, that's the whole word of mouth thing. But Black Ops 1 made zombies mainstream because it put it on the main menu. It allowed you to play a really excellent starting map, Kino. And I think it's one of the most player-focused maps in all of Zombies. It's not difficult. It's not overly complicated. There isn't an Easter egg, but I tell you what there is. There's a lot of excellent rooms, map layout, beautiful locations. And when I say beautiful, to me, locations that tell a story are beautiful. Not because they look good or because they look like they're run down and ugly. That ugliness is beautiful, in my opinion. It's something that I don't really talk about very much. But when I play a game like Silent Hill or Resident Evil, I don't want the locations to look spick and span. I want them to look dirty. I want them to look fucked up. I want there to be signs that something got loose or that something got destroyed. Like the environmental storytelling to me is a thing of beauty. It makes a location have that much more character. When the location is telling a story, that's pretty neat. And I think that if we talk about it like that, Black Ops 2 had a lot of uh, story to tell from its location, from like the whole radios on transit to the everywhere from, like I said, the radios to um the whole, you know, just the environment. Like this room, I have no idea what it is, but man, oh man, is this whole place creepy. It's like, you know, but when we go over here to the bar, we could tell that things just were left in a hurry, man, and like just man, it just looks all torn apart. You got a fucking thing flipped over. It Someone might have used this place as a whole hideout or something. You get these crazy pictures of like, I don't know. But either way, there's not a whole lot of environmental storytelling here per se. But when you add it all together with a map like Transit, I think it ties in really well. Like at one point in time, this was a town that people used to live in, and you know, rare books. It's a tiny little bookstore. Oh yeah, the ambience. That's the other thing. Like you can hear a baby crying. Trying to get like a decent gun. The chicken really fucking sucks. Alright, cool. We got the Galil. But yeah, no, I think Town is definitely one of like those great, excellent survival maps. Again, I really wish that they released more survival maps, like Nuketown Zombies and whatnot. I'm just gonna kill that zombie, wait a little bit, wait for the next round to kind of start, then pick it up because then I can optimize my profits because there will be more zombies spawning in. All right, second round is starting. All right, there we go. Start rebuilding this barrier. So the Porter's Mark II ray gun. I keep throwing my fucking things. I really want to buy some aftermarket controllers or a few more PS3 controllers to play around with. I think it's necessary. I also want to experiment and get some aftermarket wireless PS2 and some wired PS2 controllers. There's a few more memory cards and other PS2 accessories I wanted to grab when I get in the market for them. Oh boy. Yeah, the Porter's Ray Gun Mark II just basically is just the Ray Gun Mark II with way more damage and way more. I think the splash damage is increased as well as the radius, but I can't confirm that. Oh, it's extremely powerful. Might have had some penetration increase, thus making it stronger. Speed Cola is 100% essential. Speed Cola, in my opinion, is more important than Jug. I gotta be able to swap my weapons quicker. I gotta be able to just get that mag in there. I gotta be able to rebuild them barriers quickly. Um, I wish Mule Kick also increased the total ammo you can hold. Because if it did that, along with the 3 weapons, like imagine if it made it to where it can hold 2 more mags worth of ammo. I think that would have made Guns in Black Ops 2. I think it would have made Black Ops 2 or not Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1 way better. My only issue is the guns in Black Ops 1 just don't have enough ammunition. I'm just being real with you guys. I don't know. I like the ray gun Mark II. One of the added Chronicles to bo3 and PS3. Last night was pretty spectacular. So I basically went to some restaurants, basically. So there's this place called The Pub. It's like a British or English bar, basically. And either way, I had a drink. I bought a drink from there. And it's called a Claymore. Which, if you guys know, the Claymore is like a type of sword, or it's a type of explosive device used by the United States government. Like especially during Vietnam. But if you're a fan of Call of Duty Black Ops, and you know what a Claymore is, or you know what type of Claymore I'm referring to. But there's no. The EMP took away my. Okay. Oh, fucking based. Fucking based. Like, to me, Bowie knives or galvanicles are a must. Because increasing that melee damage, it just allows you just that extra edge to help kill the zombies. If a single melee strike is the equivalent of, if we'd go by starting pistol damage, we know that a knife is like worth 6 shots, I think. I think that's how many rounds it takes to kill an enemy with the starting pistol on round 1. So if it takes 6 shots to kill him on round 1 and round 2, it will take up to 12. It'll take up to 2 melee hits. See what I'm saying? See how the numbers work? Mind blown. Alright, stamina up. Here we go. So what this is going to do is this is going to increase my movement speed while walking, running, and everything else. It increases my sprint time. We're going to trade out the Mark II. So now we're just going to attempt to pack a punch almost every gun. Since we've already have the Galil, we'll keep that. We'll get rid of the ray gun. Ray gun's awesome, but just does not have enough ammo. Stacks says, "Yo, what's going on, bro?" All right, they're gonna start fucking. They're gonna start getting on steroids. Hopefully, we get monkeys. RPD, fucking based. Arguably 100 times better than the ray gun Mark II. That's why EMPs are overpowered. Because they will shut down the horde. It's just something I really enjoy about them. But And look, we almost have enough to pack a punch. So yeah, this has what's it called? It becomes the I can't even pronounce that. The Revelastic punishment device. I don't even know. Yeah, but as you can tell, I think the magazine's 115. 125. 125 rounds, my guys. Hey, champ, how are you holding up? Dude, honestly, man. Bro, honestly, I don't know, man. I don't even know how I'm holding up. My best friend's brother died. Um, and so, he's dealing with that. So I'm being supportive. Because I know what it's like to not have a lot of support. Um, when my dad died, I made that YouTube shorts post, and everyone was very supportive, and that made me feel so fucking good, bro. Seeing everyone like be there for me, it meant so much to me. I never even made a follow-up video addressing it, which I always wanted to do. It's just like I said, this week alone, I pulled 114 hours in my work week. And that's how much I work, man. So when I get time to post shit, it's just how it is, man. I try and make content. I try to do what I always think is the right thing to do, even when the right thing to do is inconvenient. I think that is something that I think truly is nice. It's a good quality to have. All right. By the way, I think this RPD it's pretty awesome. I'm actually depends on what the weapon is. I'm gonna trade my Galil. I mean, it has a lot of ammo. 400 rounds is plenty, but we'll see if we get something worth it. Let's pack a punch. Hopefully, we get the cap 40. Okay, I've always wanted to pack a punch the cap 40. It's all right because we have the RPD. We'll get the Galil back. I mean, look, bro. The box only has 2 locations. So it does not receive a mag increase, which I think is fucking lame. I truly think this gun would benefit from. Oh, dude, this. Okay. All right, it does the work, but it's just not really that effective. I would argue. I'd say it's fairly useless. In terms of damage, though, with double tap, man, this is a pretty sick ass combo. Not gonna lie. I would argue without double tap, yeah, man, my whole magazine basically ran out. We're gonna go ahead and easily trade that. The Galil would have been an epic mainstay in the arsenal. There was nothing I could have done. More money, more problems. Yeah. I mean, when my credit card got stolen, I had to report it stolen, whatever. So the money that was supposed to come out of my account to pay off my car payment never came out. And so I had to be on the phone I was on the phone for 8 hours yesterday trying to find a person to talk to, not this fucking stupid ass bot that would only tell me how much I fucking owed rather than set me up with a payment plan. And so today on Monday, I was able to finally talk to somebody, and I had it set up to auto pay because I wanted to be paid on time, whatever. I mean, I have a credit score of like 710, 712 last I checked. So it was like 710, 712, right? It was somewhere in that ballpark. So I'm in the 700s. I really want to get to 750. I want to say by the end of the year, maybe a year and a half from now. I want to get as close as I can to 800 on my credit score. That is just my my goal in the matter. But the thing is, building up my credit, saving money, investing in stocks, doing all these different fucking things. I don't know. It's fucking stressful. It's stressful as fuck, bro. Because people are like, you need to make more adult decisions and move out. It's like, look, man, I'm trying to find a place to where it's based on my income, so I don't get raped. And it turns out they're making a place right next to where I live, in the same city, same town, same everything, same neighborhood even. Pretty much, it's next to my neighborhood. It's in walking distance. Um, New apartments. And guess what? They're based on your income. So what do you know? I'm trying to move into there, trying to figure that all out. But when I get to that road, when I get to that road, I'm just tired of everyone trying to pressure me into doing different things. Like I get it, I need to move out. I get it. I shouldn't be looking at relationships. I should be focused on trying to get out of this place. But I mean, I got 2 car payments to pay on. I'm investing what money I can invest while also saving. Um, I'm trying to save up some money on the side to repair my other car, so that way I can. Let me tell you something that's very frustrating: paying on a car you can't drive because it's damaged. It's irritating. Having a bank account is for suckers. I guess I have physical cash. I have cash in the bank, and I'll tell you why. Um, I even have a savings program on Cash App. Like I have a savings goal on Cash App, and that's not my main bank account. That's just savings for later. That's to fund, and I don't put much in there, but that's literally to fund projects. Like for me, um, like I've kind of been dabbling with the idea of owning an airplane or owning a boat, which is some people are like, yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't know, what do you know about airplanes and boats? It's like, well, I get it. Hangar costs can be expensive when renting a hangar, and finding a hangar is really difficult. Uh, Finding a marina to dock your boat, depending on how big and what size boat it is, and to me, I, I I don't know. It's not a now thing. I don't expect to have any of those things until I'm in my 30s. But if I start saving now, I can have those fucking dreams. I'm just gonna keep the War Machine and pack a punch it, and just see how awful the War Machine is pack a punched. The Executioner, I pack a punched it yesterday. It was actually kind of powerful. I did it off stream. I pack a punched this and the Python, and then I was just trying to gather up gameplay data to give a precise opinion on the matter. So I want to start doing this zombies weapons ranking, and obviously seeing what their capabilities are, how good they are at whatever rounds. But to be honest with you, I feel like that's going to take a long time, and it depends on how I decide to base my opinions. But it would be nice. That's what they did in Canada. Yeah, no. So fucking man, like that's the thing. I'm like 21 years old. I'm fresh off the thing. I'm fresh off the chopping block. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready to start making progress and shit like that. I gotta live a little at the same time. But either way, yesterday was awesome. Today is even better. Yesterday I went to the pub. It's like a British, Scottish, Irish bar type thing. I don't know. I had a drink called a Claymore. It was a $30 drink. I didn't realize till after I got the check that it was a $30 drink. And I don't know, it's kind of nice. And then me and my buddy Chase were like, dude, this place is fucking lit. The food is really good. The service is awesome. Bartender guy was awesome. Cute waitress was awesome. The fucking I don't know, man. The whole professionalism there was on par. Oh, I forgot they did have a couple like German drinks. Like they had some German beer. They had some Vorsteiner, which is awesome. The dystopic demolisher. So they explode on impact. That's pretty dope. But either way, getting a piloting license is difficult too. So I don't know. I'm trying to rationalize, in my opinion, what should I do? You know, what should my travel hobby be? Because to me, a travel hobby is like, okay, it's like having an RV, having a motorcycle, okay, having a boat, or having a fucking plane, or a helicopter. And so the thing about a piloting license is like it's very expensive, and you have to qualify medically every couple years. And if something insignificant comes up, then they can revoke your piloting license and ability to fly, even if it's something totally out of your control. So to me, it's just like that. That sounds really fucking bad. So I don't know if I would be able to or not. I don't know if it's even worth trying to get my piloting license to spend a crap load of money on a hobby. So now I'm just like, okay, man, if a jet's like $200,000, right? Not that I have $200,000 to burn, right? Because I would much rather own a Ferrari or, like I said, a sports car, or even a fucking boat. I can get a nice boat for that kind of price, like a really nice fucking boat. So I'm just contemplating, I can smoke a cigar in a boat and look at the sunsets, or I can actually see the sunsets from the bird's eye view. I don't know. I I can only have one or the other, and I don't know. Best case scenario, I might be able to just rent an airplane for a little bit. It's way cheaper than owning, like way more affordable. It's better to do it like that, in my opinion, to just rent the airplane, um, than it is to buy one. And I can have my boat, or I can rent both, just to have the experience. But I'd rather own a boat and just be able to do whatever I want on my boat. I can smoke my cigars on my boat. I can do all that, and then it would give me an excuse to get out there to Florida and see my family that lives out in Florida. My grandma lives out in Florida, because we live in Ohio, and so in Ohio it just got too fucking cold, I guess. I don't know. Seems like everyone from Ohio knows someone in Florida. It's crazy. I got people from here that go over there during the summertime or during the wintertime. Yeah, so the Pack a Punch War Machine isn't all that much better. I'm gonna argue. I'm gonna say it's still dog shit. Now, My opinion on the Executioner Pack-a-Punched. Okay, yeah, we were dying. Pack grabbing any gameplay, I would rate it about an 8 out of 10. Like it's still pretty good in terms of damage. It's just the reload speed and only 5 shots. Like, could you imagine if it in fact held 10 shots and you load 2 shots at a time? So it'd be like the equivalent of reloading only 5 rounds into the cylinder, but you get 10 shots of capacity. I think that would have made the Executioner Pack-a-Punched way better. Um, I don't know. Just pack-a-punching weapons that I don't normally ever wanted to pack-a-punch, or that I heard about. Oh, this effect happens with it, but it's not that great. I may have heard about it or I may have seen it in videos, but I've never experienced it for myself. I like to experience things for myself and tell people my opinions on them based upon my experience, if I liked it or not. And I guess that's why I'm into flying, because, or boating, flying, whatever you want to, whatever hobby interests you guys, like my whole thing, I just don't want to do now to fly. There are different ways you can fly, right? There's hot air balloons, there's blimps, there's fucking helicopters, airplanes. They make these really light one-seater aircrafts that are very affordable, that you don't need a piloting license to fly. You just need a state permit, and that could be a battle, and there's a lot of regulation with it, but you get the experience of flying for a fraction of the cost. So, it is what it is. But I'd argue that my whole thing is, right, when it comes down to these hobbies, travel, whether it's like by boat or by plane, it's, you have to define the mission. So for me, it's just the experience. Like, nature, like God, is fucking awesome, man. He made this beautiful earth that we live on, and being able to see the fucking ocean, and even if it's like in a boat, you get to feel the ocean. But from the sky, you can see the ocean's vast beauty and the mountain range landscapes. And I don't know, man. I'm into that shit, bro. I don't know. Call me quirky or lame, bro, but I'm into that fucking shit, bro. So it's owning an airplane, in my opinion, it could be awesome. Now, there's another travel hobby that's not on everyone's list. I don't know why it's not, but owning a tank. Owning a tank is very expensive. Maintenance on a tank is expensive. Parts can be really difficult to come across, and it can be really hard to legally justify your purchase in certain states. But I've I've made up the mind of, if I were to have one of the three between a boat, a plane, or a tank, I'm probably gonna own a tank. Realistically, that's just where my mindset's at. I'd rather own a fucking tank, bro. I don't care. I'd rather own a fucking tank. Um, oh boy, ray gun. Oh, I hate the ray gun. I used to get so excited when I was a child when I got the ray gun. Now it just sucks ass. It's still powerful at this wave. Though I've never had the ray gun with bo2 double tap in a while, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep it in the inventory. We'll use the RPD mostly. All right, but no, man. Realistically, though, a tank, I just wouldn't have anywhere to put it, so I'd probably go with a boat. Realistically, but if in theory, if I had the money, probably a tank. There's a couple of tanks that are quote unquote affordable, but that's for like tanks. No tank is affordable. It's a fucking tank, bro. All right, I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I'm gonna drop my kid off at school from a tank. Nah, that's fucked up. But what do you call it? No, I like the idea of a tank. Or I can go grocery shopping in my tank. It's a perfect family car. There's plenty of space for everybody. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. But Black Ops 2, I don't know. To me, this just feels so incomplete. Like the zombies experience, not the actual game. The game itself is awesome. The campaign is amazing. Is it me or does this have a pretty fat ass magazine size at 40? Like, to me, 40 shots of the Reagan Mark One just actually don't seem half bad. I don't know, guys. We're gonna do some Black Ops One gameplay in a bit. If that's cool with you guys. Today's my day off. It is a Monday. I'm honestly probably gonna get some McDonald's breakfast. I don't know. I don't give a fuck what people say about McDonald's. So it's sort of whatever. It tastes like shit. Whatever. It makes my stomach hurt. Okay. To me, it's just it's food that I can eat that I don't mind. I don't think it tastes great. I don't think it tastes bad. But it's affordable food that doesn't taste half bad. And I ain't got no fucking food at the house, nor do I feel like going grocery shopping because I just don't fucking feel like it right now, bro. Because fucking Joe Biden has our economy fucking. Oh my god, bro. Our economy's like fucked. Oh my god, but no, seriously, nah, man. Like, I just want to experience nature in a different aspect. Now that I own a Ford Explorer, I can take a little bit to the off road. It's not that I would trust my SUV to be off road. I'd prefer a truck, but truly now I can just drive anywhere and go anywhere. But I want to fix my BMW because I love my little sports car. I mean, it's not really a sports car, but I mean, it's sporty, but it's not a sports car. But it gives off the feeling of a sports car. I don't know, because if you think about it, the M3 is a sports car, at least in my opinion. Anyone tells me otherwise, it's retarded. And mine's a 3 Series. I get it. The 328i Sports Coupe it gets roasted. And the 328i's in general get roasted. But I don't fucking care. It's a BMW. Whether you like it or not, it's still a nice driving car. At least when I was driving mine, the suspension didn't make any weird noises or anything like that. And unfortunately, accidents happen, man. People don't know how to drive, and then you try not to get hit, and unfortunately, you end up in a ditch because of somebody else. And that somebody else did not stop. It just kept going. So to try to avoid getting hit by a car, I inched over to the right, and he just kept inching over to the left and kept coming into my lane. I kept inching to the right, and then he kept inching over to the right, and it's like, no, I'm not letting you. I'm not letting you come into my lane. I'm trying to avoid you hitting the side of my car. And so he just kept coming in, and then boom, I hit this like curb thing. Then all I could hear is bump, 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 bump. And then next thing you know, I mean, it's fucking dark. I see that we're off the road now, and we go through a ditch. I don't know, man. That whole car accident was crazy. So I'm going in the ditch. My travel speed's around 70 miles an hour. So fucking all I see is an overpass pillar in front of me. An overpass support pillar. The thing that's holding the overpass above us. So naturally, I'm like, I don't want to hit that or we're gonna die. So I start whipping the wheel to the side and we go up the ditch and we go airborne in a BMW. And we hit a bush, and the bush went underneath my fucking car. I have video of everything, of the after report talking about the accident, how it happened, and everything like that. But I never posted it on YouTube just because it's just so embarrassing to just see my car in that condition. Like, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like, Only those closest to me really know the extent of how that has affected me. Because when people get really close to me, like in tight spaces, I think I have some form of like at least a small form of like PTSD because when on the road, people are consistently inching to the right and they're getting closer and closer to my lane. I start getting really nervous for no reason, um, and I think it's due to that. But yeah, I just don't like people being too close to me. So I'll speed away or I'll slow down and let them pass because I just don't want people next to me. Like I cannot explain it. It is weird as fuck. I don't know. Alrighty. So RPD and the Ray Gun Mark One. Ray Gun Mark One actually ain't too fucking bad, honestly. Not gonna lie. So anyway, I got Shangri La now on bo1. So if we really wanted to, if I really wanted to, I could go play that now. I have all the DLCs for bo1. I much prefer PS3 over PS4. Um, Mostly just because PS4 just does not have any great experiences. Like they used to have Silent Hill 2 HD remaster or the HD collection, whatever you want to fucking call it. But then they got rid of it for some fucking bullshit ass reason. I can't begin to explain how annoyingly frustrating that shit is. Considering is I love Silent Hill, it's the game that I always love to play. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the Silent Hill HD collection for PS3. Honestly. Oh shit! No, my whole thing is like with Silent Hill 2 and older games like the Silent Hill franchise. Being a big time collector of video games and playing a lot of rare video games and owning some of the rarest video games on PS2 and PS1, shit like that. Um, damn. I don't know. It's interesting, but then of course it's just like I see and talk to people about video games all the time, and typically, I'll be like, I'll ask questions. Sometimes people like, what do you think's like, what's your favorite category of games? And that's where I'll base the conversation. I'll never ask what a person's favorite video game is because if you guys are long-term fans of the channel, you guys know I absolutely hate that question when people ask me. And it's not that I don't like being asked the question. It's just that I just hate the question itself because it's just it. I'm not going to relegate my I don't know because I played so many games. It's just so hard to tell really what my favorite one is. I myself don't even know. It depends on the day of the week. I don't know. It's to me, it's crazy. If you ask me on a good day, I might say Bioshock. Ask me on a day where I feel an action, I might say, oh yeah, Devil May Cry was awesome. You ask me on a day I'm feeling intellectual, I might say, Half-Life really was amazing. You ask me on a day where I really miss growing up, I'll say Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. You ask me in a day I'm feeling angry, I might say MW2 is my favorite game. I love yelling at people and getting into those cussing matches. Um, and just to me, having played so many different video games, I have to really narrow down the category of, that depends on the console, the year, the genre, and the developer. It's like, then this is my favorite Rockstar game on the PS3 in 2003 was Manhunt. Or like, oh yeah, back in like 2002, Silent Hill 2 came out. Or when it really comes down to playing some of those older games and really enjoying those older games, I don't know, man. To me, not many games can replicate the experience of Silent Hill 2. And so now I'm hearing now we're getting a remake, okay, rather than a remaster, because we've already got the remaster, the HD remaster for the PS3, but it fucking sucks. Just like the HD collection for Metal Gear Solid. Um, well, actually, that didn't suck. It's just whatever. It was what it was. But why couldn't we have just gotten Silent Hill 1? I mean, technically speaking, yeah, I could play Silent Hill 1 on my PS3 because all PS3s read PS1 discs. This is no surprise unless you've never tried it or you've never had a PS1 disc to try it. But I'm serious, it will read all PS1 discs unless yours is like, unless your PS3 is, what do you call it? I'm trying to think. Unless your PS1 disc is region locked. Like, so. Son of a fucking bitch, bro. I don't want to throw my fucking monkeys. I just want to fucking switch weapons. I don't know why my controller keeps on fucking with it, bro. I'm just trying to get better weapons. Galil's nice. Really want to get rid of this fucking ray gun. Starting to really piss me off. I hate these fucking stubby crawlers. I think it's the German version of this game to where you can't actually dismember zombies. So in the German version, you can't make crawlers, I think. That was something me and my buddy Chase were talking about yesterday because we were reminiscing. So we were hanging out almost all day. Like we went to the pub. Got I drank Claymore. It was a $30 fucking drink. I didn't realize till after I fucking paid for it. I don't know, guys. I've been drinking more. Like, it's not that I'm against drinking. I never said I was. I just prefer smoking cigars or cigarettes. And even then, I don't even smoke much cigarettes. A pack of cigarettes can last me a month to 3 weeks. I really don't be smoking that much. I can pack a punch both the Galil and the Hammer. I just haven't. I really want to replace the Galil. I want to see what I can get. I want to see if I can get something powerful. Alright, fuck off. Yep, nope. Oh my god, thank god it gave me the good sight. I love just the regular, just plain old red dot. I don't know what it is. I love red dots. I hate strange looking reticles. Absolutely hate them. I just love a simple red dot. Unless it's a crosshair or a red dot, those are my favorite reticles. There's like those classic Dragunov reticles, right, where it shows you like the different windage angles. I really enjoy those on crosshairs. I don't mind there being like the Trigicon ACOG, the one I seen where it was what it was. But I didn't mind it. It had different reticles. They had a few simple ones that looked nice. So, you know, I don't mind them too much. I just don't like complicated things. I like simple things. And to me, just a simple red dot, especially if it's a small, tiny little dot, the smaller the better, but not too small. Like I like a good size. This is perfect in my opinion. This is my ideal sight. Oh, I thought we were gonna go grab Galvanucles. All right, the sledgehammer. Fun fact, if you use Galvanucles to knife these flame zombies, they don't actually explode on you. That is another reason to buy Galvanucles. It's a must need for these survival maps. Because as you guys can see, these fire zombies, they will fucking explode on you otherwise. Those zombie explosions can damage you and can disorient you. Ooh! Stamming up and up. I love that song. Sounds like it's stamming up time. Let's run the extra mile. I love the perk songs. My favorite one's Deadshot Daiquiri, though. Speaking of daiquiris, I absolutely love daiquiris. I think daiquiris and margaritas are awesome. I love my flavored drinks. I don't care what people say, man. People can roast me in the comments. I don't care, bro. I love margaritas and daiquiris. Those are my ideal drinks. Martinis aren't my thing. I don't really care. I might, maybe when I buy a tuxedo and buy a Wather PPK, I might get a martini. Shaken, not stirred, just for the James Bond memes. But no, in reality, I like what I like, man. Son of a bitch. Galil, in my opinion, is one of the best rifles. Ballistic knives. The war machine. Alright, give me something serious. What are the fucking odds? Guys, leave in the comment section below. Okay, yeah, I was gonna die. Time to switch up maps. Tired of playing on the same fucking map. But no, that's how you really get good at zombies. That right there is how you get good at zombies. You get used to the fundamental basics, and then you just try to advance your strategies and work at training, work at avoiding, work at moving, work at every little thing, and just using different weapons and combinations and just doing different things. That's how you get better at zombies, bro. There's just no easier way of getting better at zombies.
Enough walking for today. We set up camp here. In case you boneheads have forgotten, the world is broken. Very broken. The dead walk the earth.
Why did she like the war machine?
Civilization is at the mercy of forces we barely understand.
What makes you think we're gonna find something different at this new place?
I don't know that we will, but at least we'll be sure. Sure of what exactly? I don't know.
His memory's going again. Your name is Russman.
I didn't like Buried's. I did not like Pack a Punch. Are we Rushman?
More than a hole in the ground. That's the rift.
The Rift. The LSAT's up there. My arms and legs feel like not noodles. They just ache a little bit because of the intense workout yesterday. I was leg pressing 700 pounds. Shut up. Little fucker, bro. Little fucker. I even decided to rearrange my basement. I did some deadlifts. I did some squats. I was doing dumbbell curls, as well as a few other exercises with like dumbbells and barbells and shit. What do you call it, bro? I was doing fucking. I was doing pull-ups and chin-ups. Pull-ups, I was only able to do 3, but I was able to do 5 chin-ups. And the last one was super hard. The second to last one was difficult, but I had to use my body to I jumped. Okay, I used my feet and sort of try to push myself up there to make it easier in the last one. So technically speaking, it was 4.5. I wouldn't count that last one as a full one since I semi cheated basically. But I just wanted to push myself, man. I don't like giving up, even if I'll cheat if I absolutely have to ensure that I can at least do what I have to do. Damn it! I don't want to watch this lame ass fucking cutscene. One thing I don't like about this is when you die, you got to go through all of this. Whereas in Black Ops 1, it just puts you in a hole that just respawns you and puts you in the same map.
The structural integrity of the Earth is barely maintained. I'm confident that this facility predates the rift. As such, there may be more to it than meets the eye. I could complain about ammo, but what good would it do? Given that time is tight, I will simply make do with this.
Alrighty.
I've seen chalk outlines of weapons for quite some time. Could it be possible that this is the chalk that creates them? I suspect this place was a ghost town long before the tectonic shift. It would seem that this room has no viable exit. I think it is only fear
I don't know,
that
man.
items
This
alarm
is a
himself
fun
inside
map.
the cell. Here's who cleared an obstacle for us. His destructive power just may prove useful.
Him breaking that gives us money. I can't even believe that.
Probably show you no mercy. Zero
hero, still Zip!
The witch is incredibly creepy. Come here, big guy.
Hey, Stuhlinger! Yeah, see that little 2 with an X next to it? It means twice as much! My primary is empty! But what if my secondary? Will this hit the spot?
Boom. Mystery box is stuck in place. Love that. I love their outfits. I just love the classic Western look. This map's aesthetic is awesome, bro. I just absolutely just love this map's charm. Like, bro, general store. Ooh.
Sniper rifles always make me think of solitude, a place I enjoy.
The witch. I don't know why they literally made every character have the same voice for whenever they hold their breath. Like, it just sounds fucking weird. It don't sound right. Like, but he gets his own voice for knifing. But if you listen to CIA agents, they all sound like the same from multiplayer. If you go back into the campaign, they all sound the same when they go to knife. The only characters that have unique voice lines when they knife are literally these voice actors. I just attribute that to laziness.
The Galeo's durability alone makes it an excellent choice.
Actually, he's not wrong. The Galil is basically it's an AK variant, basically, with a lot of improvements and upgrades. And if you guys know anything about firearms, you guys would know that
We have adequate lighting to facilitate our endeavors.
I literally can have. It depends on your luck. You could literally have power on round 1. This map does everything in its capability to give the player power, especially if power is unnecessary to the player. We have to make our way over to the witch's house to pack a punch, but go find some booze laying around, perhaps. I have to get Jug open and purchased. We need this barricade smashed open pretty good so we can go around and actually start placing down the wall buys. In particular, Galva Knuckles and the AN-94. I don't know. M16 still a good wall buy. Up there they have the Bowie knife, I think. Could be mistaken. Claymores are in here. Claymores are always good. Ignore anyone that tells you otherwise. It's only round 3. We have an LSAT, so I mean we're gonna be pretty hooked up for a couple of rounds. Not even truly concerned, to be brutally honest. And that's in place so it can't move on us. So yeah, we're set up. All we need now is the pulverizer, or the paralyzer, whatever you want to call it.
I admit, realize nature of such a blast. Some people around here think
Sorry.
planning the hammer looks cool. I find it tiresome.
Sorry, LSAT fans, but this is awesome. This is based. Feeling lucky, punk. I know, man. As a Clint Eastwood fan, this is fucking based.
I realize I must accept this for what it is, a scam.
Oh no, a lot of you OG Zombies fans that are that are watching right now, because I know there's some people watching. I don't know. You guys remember when Black Ops 2 was first released? You guys remember the vibes everyone was getting? I remember the vibes everyone was getting. Zombies kind of sucked when we only had transit and I think the best map we had upon like the out of the first couple maps I think was Nuketown Zombies. Between Nuketown Zombies, Die Rise, and Transit, I think the best one was Nuketown Zombies. It was just fun, it was simple, but it was nothing more than just a glorified survival map. Yeah, the Bowie knife's right there. But the reason we had to open up this store.
Personally, I do not care for this stuff, but it is not without its uses.
You got the lure, big guy, big idiot in here.
Take it. Here's to have cleared an obstacle for us. His destructive power just may prove useful. I will not speculate as to the supernatural nature of all this.
Damn it, bro. Fucking damn it. Thumbs. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. Black Ops 2 is not bad, but without DLCs, just Transit, Town, Bus Depot is like the worst of all of them. I think it literally doesn't even have much wall buys. It has 0 perks. At least Farm had perks, but Town was the best because it had the Pack-a-Punch. You know what I mean? I don't want to go through that long ass cutscene again. Why did I do that? Let's play Mob of the Dead. That's my favorite zombies map. Not hands down, but it's my number 5 for my all-time favorites. If you guys know my list and how I view zombies, you guys know that anything BO2 to be remotely that close to number 1 means something. Actually, no. I'm gonna say it's my number 3. I'm gonna watch this cutscene because I love it.
Hey, Finn, the 10% of these ratio? I'm working on it right now.
Michael Madison.
Shut him up. Before I got into it. No talking.
Ray Liotta.
Damn it, Arlington. You gotta get the dog. It'll be a real deal this time. Once the weasel gets the keys, we move on to stage 2. Let's get it moving. Here you go, fellas. Courtesy of the Morton's private collection. Boys love these test parts. Of course they fucking did. What the fuck? I killed him. You've been in the joint too long, Al. You've forgotten how to get shit done. What the fuck?
I hate Black Ops 4's interpretation of this map. Blood of the Dead. I hate that fucking map. This map is fucking goated. Damn, I'm gonna get copyrighted for having Johnny Cash playing on the fucking. I don't care. I'm gonna break my. You play DayZ? Try DayZ, fam. Yeah, I mean, I've played Arma, like the Arma 2 or 3 mod. I remember when DayZ was first a thing. I remember when Rust was first a thing. People forget how old Rust and DayZ really are, but that shit was when I was like in the 5th and 6th grade. Like that shit's old. It's classic. It's old. It is not as new as people think it is. But I really wanted to play DayZ on the PS4.
No, what's happening?
We're playing as the Weasel. I think this guy voices, or not voices, I think he plays Ralph in The Sopranos. I think he plays Ralph Cifaretto in The Sopranos.
Again with the money? Ow!
But no, the other guy that plays Sal plays Sonny in A Bronx Tale, and plays a bunch of gangsters in other movies too. Michael Madison's awesome. And then obviously Ray Liotta plays Henry Hill in Goodfellas. So I know my mafia movies.
I don't think eating meat would have helped you anyway.
Oh yeah. See, I've always wanted to play it, but then again, I just haven't got around to playing it. I would really like a physical disc, but my PS4 is not reading discs right now. I need to go get it fixed. Like, it's crazy as shit, but I sprayed some fucking, what do you call it? Some of that not rust, dust removal shit through it, and it just fucked my whole system. And so I don't know what happened to the disk drive, but didn't like that. So I'm pissed off because my RE4 is on disc for PS4. Would you be surprised at how fucking difficult it was to acquire an RE4 disc for PS4 for like my RE4 remake? Because everywhere I go, it just keeps trying to summon the PS5 version. I don't have a PS5 yet. I can't explain how frustrating that shit can really be. But yeah, for sure, man. If like I said, man, next year sometime I might be playing that game, which I know it doesn't sound that exciting on your end of things, but hear me out, man. It's just the fact of the matter is, it's like right now I'm trying to afford to move out, man. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, my money is, I don't know, man. I make a lot of investments in stocks, and I'm trying to basically save up and get an apartment. I'm trying to figure out what my living situation is going to be, and maybe I might get a better job. Who knows? That's the plan. I want to go into being an armed security guard instead of just an unarmed security guard. So I'm gonna feed this one. I think we might as well feed the wolf. I mean, might as well, right? I remember I was obsessed with like Subway when this game came out because I remember a vivid memory. I had this friend from football, Shabran. Uh, him and I literally like stayed up all night because I had the season's pass for this game, and so it was like the day this map was released. I think it was back in the summertime. We were watching the trailer. Where are we going? And then me and him were just trying to figure out, like, hey, what the hell is going on here? It's going to be a zombie map in a prison? And we're just like, bro, that's insane. Back in the day, zombies maps, my thoughts and opinions on zombies maps, it's just like, what's the craziest location we can set zombies in next? Rather than what's related to the story. At that point, I didn't care because we obviously had the beautiful map known as Call of the Dead with its celebrity cast, and we had the Pentagon map. So for us, it was just locations would be crazy, cool, and awesome.
Shoot is a try. You should look at the We're being wasted. Every one of us. This will keep me in the fight a little bit longer, but still, gonna end the same way.
Meat grinder, I'm 50-50 on it. I don't lie, the Uzi is probably one of the best wall weapons to buy. Not even gonna lie, and the reason for it literally has like 4 or 5 fucking wall buy locations. Like, there's just no way you can run out of ammo for this thing because you can just be able to rebuy ammo for it constantly. And when I pack and punch the death machine and it becomes the meat grinder, 500 round magazine is a lot of ammo, and Brutus is now useless. So, not even all that worried about it. Just reading the comments. So the key is right there. So we've got to be able to electrically shock that thing. The key to drop. So the warden's key is used to open up certain areas and complete certain tasks. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and enter the mode, right? So what we're going to do and how we're going to do it is this. We're just going to charge that up. Run. Up and in through here. Power that to get that door open. We're going to go grab the warden's key.
I got it, guys. I found the key.
Yeah, this map was creepy.
Yes, like I got some newfound energy. Scam when you had the chance.
Epic combo.
Your mistake, not mine.
I'm not gonna waste my fucking time while I'm in the afterlife mode. I'm gonna make it as useful as possible. I'm gonna also grab speed cola. But I had an obsession with like Subway at the time. I love Subway and Taco Bell. I was eating less and less McDonald's at the time. When I was again, I was like in the 5th grade. This is like during the summertime, bro, or the 4th grade during summertime. You know, or I was still young. Like I was still in elementary school. So for me, this is just me as a kid, just enjoying this, being obsessed with zombies. And I remember zombies popularity got so ridiculous. I think at the time because I loved Nerf guns. I think Nerf guns even had a zombies thing for a while. Yeah. I don't think I know that they did because I had bought the zombies Nerf guns.
Say something.
It's a theme of Nerf guns, and so I don't know. That was back when times were cool, you know. And Mega Bloks had, you know, Call of Duty Mega Bloks now, and so thus, um, you know, they had the Nuketown set. They had some Modern Warfare 3 maps, shit like that. But also the cool thing was they had some. They started doing the zombies, and that's what I started buying a lot of was those zombies sets and putting them together. Like they had the farmhouse or whatever, and I hated farm, but I was like, that's fucking cool as shit that they have now. I was hoping that they'd be able to do the bus, but they never did. But they did do the Nuketown Zombies variation of the Nuketown map, which consisted of the 2 different houses. You'd have to buy them both separately, which sucked, but hey, it is what it is. They did do the Call of the Dead thing. They had the Warden as a character, and he came with a small set piece that you would display him on, and it came with the Rig Mark II, which I thought was weird because the Rig Mark II was not in this map. It was in the buried map, and obviously, I mean, it would be in this map. It's just you wouldn't be able to have it back then, and so obviously that character pack wasn't released till after I think they were done with DLC season. So, but I got the Warden because Call of the Dead was my favorite zombies map. So anything to do with Call of the Dead, in my opinion, was amazing. I wish NECA. Okay, I get it. I'm a fucking nerd when it comes to gaming and collecting. NECA is like one of my favorite things in the whole world because they did BioShock characters, like they did the Big Daddies, they did the Big Sister, they did the Splicers. You know, they had all these BioShock NECA figures I really was wanting to get because when I was getting into BioShock was like 3 years old. BioShock 2 was like 3 years. When was BioShock 2 released? I don't know. It was old. It was an older game. BioShock 1 is just an all-time classic. It truly was. It was truly a classic.
Get low on round.
Yeah, music's weird.
Bullets was for water, I'd be begging for rain. Got the control valves. I need to put these parts together. That's important.
Alrighty.
Take the fucking cat.
There's a huge mistake due to fucking transit that we literally had to
It's like they all
put
got
them all
switched
on
off.
one at a time. That's not true. You don't need to do them one at a time. You can collect all the pieces, and once you just install it, it puts them all on at once. Brutus might spawn in. Oh, not really that fucking concerned about fucking Brutus. The bodies and shit. This set piece is just fucking creepy. I don't know why I get Silent Hill 2 vibes in here. Maybe it's just like the green and off-white and the tiles, just I don't know, the blood, the rust,
I'm not ready to give up yet.
the rundown feeling of it all.
This will be over soon unless I get some slugs. One by one, you're gonna die. It's math. It's all just math.
5, 8, 6. Sorry about that. The crazy thing is, at the time of playing this game, obviously I was getting more into more mature games like Bioshock and whatnot.
Not gonna happen any other way. We need to get the parts to the workbench. That's what we did last time.
We got to get in that area and in this area. Got to get Jug. That's what's important here. That's what counts out here.
Scream all you want, don't bother me none. Thought I was just a little weasel, didn't you? Don't be surprised. It's just another massacre.
Okay, so we just need the tanks and the engine. I think I know what we're going to do.
Haven't you realized I'm a stubborn son of a bitch? Double times. There's no rhyme or reason for any of this.
There's no rhyme or reason. I just got my shit folded. Normally, I'm really good at Mob of the Dead, but today just wasn't my day. This map is definitely a 10 out of 10. Like, I would typically argue that the only maps that reach the top 5 are 10 out of 10 maps, or actually the top 3 are 10 out of 10 maps. Obviously, Call of the Dead is in there, but then again, it still has its imperfections. This is an almost perfect map as well. With that being stated, guys, I know I got a lot of opinions and thoughts on Black Ops 2. I don't know. I think Origins was one of the shittiest maps. It's an unpopular hot take. I know a lot of people will be like, "What are you talking about? Origins was so awesome, so great." It's like, Origins. I don't know. To me, it was unnecessary challenge. The Panzer was really annoying. The keeping the generators, like, I hate losing progress. I really hate that they can attack the generators and whatnot. The staffs are kind of a pain in the ass to build, and really upgrading them was a challenge. But the upgraded staffs are awesome. I like that you can do that. I wish it didn't take up a weapon slot. I wish it was just an equipable, like a right or left on D-pad type thing, but it's not. So there's not a lot of quick travel options in Origins. Like, could you imagine if Origins had like teleporters or something that you can get to different zones a little bit, I don't know, a lot quicker, or just a way to where you can get to the generators a lot faster and save you some time and get away from the Panzer and help, you know, if you're running really low on ammo, to help buy wall ammo or buy a wall weapon or something, you know. But unfortunately, no. Origins was just unnecessarily difficult. So, with that being stated, yeah, we're going to go to exit game. I still think bo2 was an awesome experience. Doris, or not Doris, Dairise sucked complete donkey ass and had a lot of unused areas, in my opinion. Um, so yeah. If you guys want to friend me, it's Dude Bro and Dude Bro 5783. Uh, I'm probably gonna make some weird comment about Silent Hill. um, like a Silent Hill meme is my comment. I don't know which one it should be. Let me think. I don't know. I'll have to really think on it. But now I'm going to go ahead and play some Black Ops 1 on the final map pack that I had to get, which was Shangri-La, which I kind of hesitated at getting simply because I knew it was super frustrating, but we're going to go play it on my optimized graphic settings with my smart TV. I have everything set to optimized sharpness and everything else. And Black Ops 1 looked like a brand spanking new game. So, if they could do that to Black Ops 1, and they made Black Ops 2 look better than what I remember Black Ops 2 actually looking. So, I'm just going to go ahead and get all that shit set up. But yeah, now if you guys really want to, go ahead and drop a like or a subscribe and hit the bell notifications. Although YouTube hates me and probably won't notify you, it's still good just in case. If I really wanted to, though, for my settings and shit like that for themes, I go into my themes. Where's my themes? Theme settings. I do have the moon theme for Call of Duty. Yeah, see that? It's the moon theme with the astronaut. Holy shit, bro. It hurts to get on my knees now. get down here and pop out the disc. It actually kind of sort of hurts to use my arms and legs simply because when I work out, I focus very little on my core and focus strictly on arms, legs, and general strength exercises like push-ups and sit-ups. And I mean, sit-ups kind of do help out with the core. I do jumping jacks as well, but that's more of an at-home thing. I don't do jumping jacks at the gym. Russian twists. I do a lot of stretching exercises. It's kind of nice. It sort of gets the shit loosened. But, obviously I do a lot of like strength-based exercises because I like being strong. I like being able to just pick things up and move heavy objects. Little to no effort. So yeah. I'm just going to see if it's all up in there. Sorry guys, but this game is so much better than Black Ops 2. Although I'll say Black Ops 2 had a better villain, I gotta say. This cutscene looks so beautiful. It looked just so realistic back in the day.
7, 15, 1, 2, 19, 7, 25, 6, 13, 6, 7, 15, 14, 0.
I don't know. This whole cutscene just looks great. Like most of the cutscenes looked really great. The graphics back in the day for this game specifically looked outstanding. Obviously, we got the best main menu screen in any video game. Shangri-La. We're just gonna go ahead and edit this and just call this Black Ops Zombies. bo1 Zombies. Alright, cool. I just edited the title, and so instead of cutting this out and doing a separate stream, we're just going to do this all one stream. Awesome. So then it's the next page after Ascension. And if you notice, there's another page missing, and I think that's like the Call of the Dead poster. I'm pretty sure. But the comic book style here was just awesome. That's why I wish that there was like a few more maps added.
Psychic power to know what we must start with a power switch.
Hey there, Stinky. Of course, aiming down sights is a bit blurry, but monkeys don't look too bad. Wow, Black Ops 1 variant of this just looks okay with my optimized graphic settings. This looks beautiful. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, this looks like something straight out of Indiana Jones. Black Ops 3 kind of looked like dog shit. Nothing looked realistic at all. Not good enough. Ugh, they got like spores and shit on their body. What's up with that? Like, look at the spores and shit. But that's so creepy. Oh my god, I'm just so lost in its beauty. Oh shit! Oh fuck, it scared the hell out of me. I looked away for a split second, looked back, and then all I seen was rah! Just coming at me, bro. And I'm just like, what the fuck? No. Nice. Hey there, Stinky. The monkeys are our friends.
Rats. Warrior.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll say this much. Okay, this whole waterfall section could have looked a little prettier. I think the bo3 version really over exaggerates this area's beauty. The running water does look beautiful, and this map just looks great. Especially this angle right here. Brightness settings.
Touch me, and I will kill you again. Hands off, you rotten sack of bones. All bullets, all dead.
The PM63 is pretty sweet. Like, I don't actually hate this pistol, or this, well, SMG. It's an interesting gun in my opinion. Oh my gosh, dude, this map is so beautiful. As a matter of fact, yeah, so I will not show you this, but I'm actually interfering with the. I go to picture quality, picture mode. I can set it to dynamic. I can set it to the standard, neutral, movie. See what movie looks like.
I told you kids to stay out of my yard. You won't get away next time.
And that's the first obstacle of the straight line marathon.
Wow, that sounds
Oh,
scary.
damn it.
I think I'd like to try.
Damn it, bro. Fucking.
Metafighters
They put me on this
will have to
anime
tour
bullshit.
around obstacles, but they must finish the race with.
Son of a bitch. I hate this smart TV, bro. I just wanted to interfere with the settings. Son of a bitch. I don't care. Just put me back to my game. I don't care about that. I just.
The power is out.
Okay.
Must find a switch.
Oh, hell the fuck no, bro. Movie looks bad. Okay. Menu. Okay. Picture. We're going to set the thing to dynamic because I think you get the best color pop. Expert settings. Brightness. Well, contrast. Sharpness max. Not max, but. So we're going to increase the coloration. And tint. Do that. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, dude. Just a few settings tweaks really make such a difference. I'm looking on my computer where it's recording. You can't see the difference, but I'm telling you guys right here, right now. If you guys were like sitting next to me on the couch, you guys would be able to see the difference. Yeah, bro, this is holy fuck, dude? There's like 40 to 50 different fucking blues in the sky. Like, I can't even. Oh, there's mosquitoes. Or dragonflies. Hey, buddy. Yeah, and I'm looking at this in like the computer screen. You can't even see shit. That's what I can see here. The picture is so clear, so sharp.
Today I hunt the dead. This is stuff for rats, not warriors.
Okay, and here you can actually see a little bit better out there, as well as you can see the water flow looks a lot better. Holy fuck, bro! Shangri-La is beautiful. So I wonder if I adjust the in-game brightness to be a little higher too. In that case, then if I just do like that, just a little bit. Holy fuck, dude! It looks even better. See, this map's nice. People used to complain all the time that this map was claustrophobic. You didn't have too much space to work with. The map was really hard. It's super difficult. It does this, it does that, blah blah blah. Solo play, it's solo friendly like Call of the Dead, but it's challenging like it's solo challenging like Ascension, and essentially you need 4 people to do Drake.
Oh, these walls are possessed. I will destroy. Steal again. Die.
So this is kind of like Call of the Dead, where they can get you from the ceiling. MP5K right there. That's awesome. No kicks down here.
Reminds me of the Shinaito Falls at Mount
Don't
Fuji.
hold. Oh my gosh, dude, that's super gorgeous. The orange and blue contrast so well together. Oh man. This map is so delightful. It truly is that extra experience of challenge.
How you save our kill.
I am just gonna scoot back a little bit. Oh wow. So I have the ultimate gaming setup now where I can just sit down this time instead of being on the floor. We need that for the Easter egg when we go into Eclipse mode, I think. Oh always wondered what they did as a kid without ever realizing what they did as a kid.
If money is required, then money I shall find. Go for it. No matter. Takeo will push this. I'm up and die, demons. I will kill you again. The Easter egg is not so hot this time. Oh, it's just a power switch.
The Easter egg not so hard this time. Oh, it's just a power switch. So double tapping this is a little bit useless.
Need to fight our forest like yesterday.
If I am not mistaken, I think Juggernog and Speakola can be switched out.
Moving walls? Trickery such as this offends me. Do not expect me to ride in that contraption. Oh, camel! On time.
I could have got a free perk, but I'm not going to worry about farming the perks.
Go on, victory!
That map is still pretty challenging. But it's not overly challenging. Like, see what I'm saying? And the nice thing I like about it is, look, bro, when you die, you simply go right back into the game. Right where you left off. But this time we're going to switch over. Not because I don't like to KO. That's because I want the... I prefer this side. Holy shit. I did not realize the super contrast of color here. There's like 30 different shades of the same color of blue. I love that. That's beautiful. I wish I had more friends that honestly felt the same way I do about this. My buddy Ronan and I, when we were growing up, we loved playing video games, sitting down and playing video games together. But now it's like we barely even talk to each other. Like, I got a chance to talk to him yesterday, but again, he was like one of my childhood buddies.
One shot vodka, one zombie headshot. Repeat until drunk. Then repeat some more. Dance the Troika of death. Did I just pass out?
Real, since you're there. Yeah, look, bro, Jug's on this side. So the perks switch spots on this map. So like on Shino Numa, every game pretty much plays out differently. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Just out of frustration. Yeah, the map is frustrating, but it's beautiful. It's nice. I need luck, better skill, better situational awareness would definitely keep me alive. Hunger. I should probably go grab some lunch. Honestly, bro, I'm feeling like getting some grub. Pretty long list of maps, honestly, bro, for one game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 maps versus Black Ops 2's. Do we want to count the survival maps? Let's say fuck no. So you have Transit, Nuketown, Die Rise, Mob of the Dead, Um, Buried in Origins. It's like 6 maps versus 11. So yeah, when I say this has better selection, now my only desire or wish was that they had included maybe 1 or 2 more maps before Moon. Maybe just a map after Moon. With lava, or just to give us an example of the kind of destruction that they may have caused. Because they're going to release a zombies map in Paris. I wish they really did. I think that could have been a really interesting map. Similar to Call of the Dead, it could have really been its own separate thing. And I wish that they released another map with a celebrity cast. I mean, how would it feel to be playing zombies as Mason, Woods, Hudson, and Weaver? Like zombies in like a Vietnam map. I think it would have been pretty sweet because we would have had another jungle map. Because I mean, think about it. We had a World War II map that took place in like a swampy jungle, like Shinonuma, right? Speaking of which, we'll play that. But also, we have the beautiful Himalayan mountains, Shangri-La. A map in Vietnam zombies would have been freaking based because I don't know, using the SPAS 12 and the Commando during the time of Vietnam would just seem bad the fuck ass. Personally, so I don't know, man. I really don't know. I really wish there were more maps in Black Ops 1. I really do. But unfortunately, man, we only got the 4 DLC maps and then the remasters of World at War maps. I wish Black Ops 1 had a one-off zombies only DLC kind of. Well, it sort of did, but not really. I mean, we gotta thank Zombies Chronicles because what they did was they released most of the Black Ops 1 maps. Not all of them, but most. And most of the world, and almost all the World at War maps. The one map that they were missing from bo1 was Call of the Dead. It's crazy to think about, but for most of the Black Ops games, I had almost all the DLCs. For bo4, I had all the bo4 DLCs, all the bo3 DLCs, all the bo2 DLCs, and all the bo1 DLCs. So, when it comes to zombies and being a fan, I'd say I'm right there. I hate not having DLCs. Mainly just because it's like you're missing out on
Freak Sack's gonna get a slug in their mug.
a slug in their mug. I don't know why everyone always hates on the Arasaka. I always kind of liked it. The Arasaka is a cute gun. It's a nice Japanese gun.
Sorry, zombie. I ain't nobody's meat snack. Freak meat bag sacker! I'll kill them before they see me coming.
So, fun fact: if you want to kill George, get a pack of punch Dragunov. It's a pretty easy way to kill George.
I'll just hit next week. Hand to the head, baby. Not your C rations. Gun juice refill, just what I needed. Now we're talking. Oh, look at all the flesh flying.
Shino Numa is kind of creepy. I get this really sinister vibe, like just something's not right. You can see crows and birds flying up in the air. They're uninfected by 115. But it's just like the whole, you hear monkeys and you can hear strange bugs and swamp life. Look around, it's all misty and it's all nasty. There's blood everywhere in here. They did a really good job of making this place feel way creepier than what it should have felt. I wish I could really just sit here and say, hey guys, this map's not creepy at all. But it just fucking is, bro. Like there's just something to the fucking hut. With, with all the blood inside the hut and everything.
Lettuce gonna fly and hits are gonna roll.
Seriously, we've been needing
Kill every last
actually
one,
solid
10
gun.
plus sacks. Double points. Points. Who's keeping score? Kaboom. Hoorah, maggot bags.
Really appreciate you guys for watching, man. This whole area here is just so fucking creepy. I don't know what I should do for lunch. I'm really
Mess I just made. Hoorah. Freak me. Die. Shit.
oh boy. That is embarrassing. I don't know if it was just me, but when bo3 first came out, bro, anyone remember that time? I really wanted the Juggernog mini fridge like so fucking badly, bro. I just wanted it because at that point I never had a collector's edition for any game. And I just wanted a collector's edition so fucking bad. And I never got one. And to be honest with you guys, as snobby and as rude and as fucked up as I'm gonna sound, I think part of me really didn't enjoy Black Ops for not having it. Black Ops 3 for not having it. Um, it's not that I was a petty. It's not that I was petty either. It's just that like I really wanted it, and since I didn't have it, I felt so salty about it. But then really playing the campaign, trying to like the game, I just did not like the campaign. I didn't like how it didn't expand on Black Ops 1. I did not like the whole super futuristic BS.
That's just great. Piece of shit.
I did not like how I did not like the new weapons. None of them really interested me. I'm not gonna lie. Like the Dingo is an awesome gun. It just looks like shit. The Vesper was dog shit. The VMP was an awesome submachine gun, but it wasn't my favorite personally. I like the Kuda. That was a submachine gun I did like. Um, but at one point, because I mean, I'm young, so I'm still young. I'm in like middle school. No, yeah, I was in my later half of middle school. So I'm just like, I really wanted to like the game and figure out which guns were the best and figuring out the best class setups and whatnot. But really, just when it came down to it, the whole specialists didn't feel that interesting, and just I don't know, it left a lot to be desired. When Black Ops 4 was being announced, I was like in high school, I believe, and basically, my buddy's like, Black Ops 4 is being released. We're gonna go ahead and get it, and I'm like, oh, really? Is it gonna have zombies in it? And they're like, yeah, it's gonna have zombies in it. But then I see the zombies fucking trailer. Mind you, this at the time, I was playing H1Z1 with my best friend Dominic. Um, my bro Dom, he's my homie. Uh, I hope he watches this, bro, because man, I don't think he realizes how much he was a friend to me and still is. In fact, we're gonna play some Black Ops 1 later today at like 4. Which is awesome because I arranged a nice hangout day today. I'm contemplating what I should do for lunch. Should I go to Taco Bell and try and grab me some hard shell tacos and a Baja Blast, or do I want to try to just do the basic McDonald's? I have a McDonald's coupon. I'm really contemplating whether or not to get the McDonald's app. Being honest with you guys. Because my buddy Ronan has the fucking McDonald's app and he gets coupons for food all the time and it really saves him a lot of money. And I've been eating a lot of McDonald's lately.
Who's keeping score? Heavy weaponry. A real man's
It's green. This whole map was very disturbing. back in the day. Really felt like I was in Fallout. Don't know why it gave me Fallout 3 vibes, but it really did. Maybe it was just the green. $125 rounds. That's a lot of ammo. The HK-21. Realistically, it's like a 40-round mag. $115.
I found the hidden song.
I love this song, The One.
This I just made. Hoorah! Lead freak bag! Get off you fat freak sack! Let's dance, me hacks!
The great part about this is we don't have to turn on the power. There's no power box in this entire map. Granted, because at the time, turning on the power was not always priority number one. There were only two maps with power in World at War. There was Doris and Verrucht. And Verrucht was the only map with power. Because you think about it, this is a map without power, the only DLC map without power. But also, Noctur and Toten does not have power because it's Noctur and Toten, the first zombies map.
Four-legged Sorry, Smell. You gotta be put down. Go sniff some freak bag ass weevil. Yeah, that's right. I wish I could be the chick who sang that jingle. Back to hell, maggot sex.
Trying to adjust a good posture that's comfortable to sit in. I'm not gonna lie, bro. My legs kind of hurt. Maybe I'll just grab the ottoman. Oh fuck no. Because I have to pick it up and then clear it off. I don't have that much arm strength right now for yesterday's fucking working out. Bench pressing 200 pounds can wear a man out.
Get your hands off me, bag brain.
I'm trying to bench press 200 pounds, so it makes it a lot easier to do. Speed cola is a necessity now. Double tap, not so much. And quick revive, not so much. Mule kick is a necessity.
Swallow your soul. Yes, I just mean hoorah. Die again, maggot food. Knock your sea rations. Bag brains. Do that again, I'll bite you back, freak sack. Knock your sea rations. Time to amp it up.
We're gonna need to go grab the mule kick.
Your sea rations. Sorry, zombie. I ain't nobody's mate snack. What do you want to do, my sack? I'll fight you back, freak sack. Bloodbath, I'm ready to die. Get your hands off me, bag brain.
Alrighty. Alright. The DG2. Whoa!
Sea rations.
Gonna be a teddy bear. Please be a Styrog. Famas!
Say hello to my little friend.
Exactly.
Here, puppy. Got something for you.
Godfather Dom is offline. Why did he get offline? Why did Dominic get offline? No.
Yeah, that's right.
The Type 100. I gotta figure out what DLCs Dom has and what ones he doesn't have. Go ahead and give him a call, but I'm gonna mute my mic. All right, so Dominic's getting something to eat, which leaves me to believe it's 4. No, it's not 4. It's like 2. I'm just gonna aim for McDonald's because I have a coupon. I mean, Taco Bell really sounded kind of banger, but then again, it is what it is. So yeah, Dominic currently doesn't have any DLCs, so we're just going to be playing on 5 and Kino. That was like wave 13 on bo1 on Shino Numa. That's a little difficult, honestly, for me. That's kind of a feat. It's a challenge. I wasn't even really trying all that hard either. So that leads me to believe that if I really wanted to, we could easily pull some bullshit. I'm gonna buy Dominic a $50 card, and I'm just gonna have him redeem it, and then have him buy Call of the Dead and Ascension, or rather Moon, so that way we can play all the different World at War maps. Or I'll tell you what, I'll just buy him a $100 card and have him get all the fucking maps. That way, it's just like, yeah, we totally could just play whatever we want, and then that gives him money to buy other DLCs for bo2 or just whatever have you. We'll go and Call the Dead. Damn it, I need to start.
I've always liked the monster.
Oh,
I like the zombies being us. It's like zombies are the blue collar monsters.
That wasn't no ordinary storm. That was good.
Danny Trejo. All right, guys. Yeah, Call of the Dead's probably my most favorite zombies map of all time. And with a friend cooperative, yeah, you can make it to ridiculously decent rounds. It's just hard to make it to around 100 or whatever. Solo play there around 100 strats. There are specific methods and setups to where you can go really, really high rounds on here solo, but it's just unless you have the knowledge of it, otherwise, just normally playing this map is really difficult. But I'm going to go ahead and get off and go get some food.
Years ago, I did research for a World War II movie. I came across some old Nazi.
Alrighty, guys. So I'm just going to go grab some food. Go put on some better looking clothes. Just go out there, go grab some grub. I have a couple different options. Like I said, Taco Bell. I'm just going to go with. I'm James Sunderland, and he's um Nathan Drake. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys.